Modernization is really critical for insurers because when you think about all of the changes that are happening so rapidly in the industry, of course the industry has dealt with change through its history, but I think the pace that we're seeing has really altered how adaptive and flexible carriers need to be. And so modernization of systems becomes really critical, moving away from things that perhaps were more stagnant or difficult to change and adapt into technologies that allow them really to be able to act in the moment and to take advantage of specific opportunities. And so one of the things that we focus on as much as possible is helping all of our customers and hopefully the industry at large to think about moving from large, monolithic, and complex systems into solutions that help them to address the specific opportunities and challenges that they have in supporting customers and dealing with the policy lifecycle today. The modernization solutions that have worked best for our customers, I would say, really culminate in a lot of the work that we've been doing recently with our Guidewire cloud solutions. Where we come from a background, historically, our customers were using our self-managed solutions that I think brought them quite a bit of advancement compared to their legacy systems previously, but still had some inherent constraints in the fact that we only came out with a major release perhaps every 2 years. It might take them a couple of years in order to be able to take advantage of those capabilities. And now we're seeing not only a great advancement in terms of the technology of our cloud solutions, but really a different type of interaction and collaboration that we have with our customers. And that relates from, not only thinking about the features and capabilities that we can release rapidly. We're actually now on our 8th cloud native version, which is just fantastic to see. But we can also solicit their feedback as much as possible and incorporate that in order to be certain that we're delivering more of the features and functions that they need to meet immediate needs. It also has allowed us to have a phenomenal openness to our platform. And that openness has allowed us, especially through our partnership with Earnix being a fantastic example, of a really wonderful accelerator that the teams have built jointly, specifically around Price It, as a way of truly utilizing the openness of the platform, the availability of data, and using that to bring products to market more rapidly, to be able to rate, to price, and to underwrite those in the most sophisticated ways possible, and then to use that data and to bring it back into a way that can be of benefit throughout the policy life cycle. There is so much change that is happening in the industry. I mean, everything from the impacts of inflation that we're seeing, the ongoing impact of climate change, and truly something that I'm passionate about, insurance being able to influence a lot more adaptive behaviors for society in general. And it really comes down to that the experiences that I love most are those that we hear firsthand from our customers, where we're able to help them to make more timely and really impactful pricing and underwriting decisions to help their customers at the moments that mean most, but also to take that data and insight and to bring that back in other stages of the policy lifecycle, such as if a customer has a claim occur, particularly related to one of the increasing number of weather-related natural disasters that we're seeing. And so it's really that flexibility and I would say adaptability of solutions in order to meet not only what we see in terms of the risk profile changing around the world, but also the change in customer expectations. The Guidewire and Earnix relationship is something that we are extremely proud of. I think it's been a fantastic collaboration between the companies, really taking the best of breed of both of our solutions and using that to create something that additively is much more impactful than if you just looked at the solutions independently. And so we are so thankful to Earnix for the fantastic work that they've spent building the Price It accelerator, tying that back to our cloud versions, which allow the openness and integration of the systems, but also I think drive to very, very meaningful insights that then influence and help to adjust in terms of how policies are managed through our insurance suite applications. And so I think it's a really terrific example of truly taking the most forward-thinking capabilities on both sides and tying them together into something that's very practical and usable for our joint customers. I think there's a phenomenal number of benefits that our joint customers can achieve. First and foremost, of course, we were looking at really the ease and performance of cloud implementation. That was something that we wanted to make that as simple as possible. But in terms of then the business benefits that unlocks, it allows for changes in terms of product architecture, bringing products to market more quickly, ensuring that those products are very well structured to address the opportunity in market. It also allows us to take a lot of that data and work jointly to automate and provide as much intelligence through pricing, rating, as well as the underwriting processes. And then I think overall, gather that data and then bring that back in terms of how it's utilized to drive insights through the rest of the policy lifecycle. And so that's something I think that's just a phenomenal differentiator for customers who use this joint solution.